Grandpa, they're sending you away and taking your money.
The night my grandson stood in my doorway, my world both shattered and solidified in an instant. He was 10, clutching his stuffed dinosaur, trembling in his little Spider-Man pajamas. He whispered, "Grandpa, Mom and Dad said you're going to a nursing home, and they're taking your money." In his innocent blue eyes, I saw a fear that mirrored my own growing rage. Not at him, of course, but at the two people I trusted to honor my late wife's memory. I forced a smile and pulled him onto the bed. "Did they really say that?" I asked gently. He nodded. "Dad said you're too much work?" And Mom mentioned a place called Shady Pines. Then Dad said your retirement accounts will help them go to Hawaii. It was a knife in the gut. For 18 months since my wife, Martha, passed, I'd been fading. I let my son Michael and his wife talk me into selling our beloved Victorian home, the one Martha and I restored board by board. They called it help, but I now saw it was a trap. That night, I knew I had to fight back. At 3 a.m., I called my oldest friend, my lawyer, Jimmy. "I need your help," I whispered. His answer was immediate. 7 a.m., my office. The next morning, I laid it all out. The manipulation, the missing money, the gaslighting, and finally, my grandson overhearing their plan. James was quiet for a long moment, then said the words that felt like swallowing glass. "Bob, this is elder financial abuse." He moved fast, revoking Michael's power of attorney, freezing my accounts, and drafting a new will. But then we uncovered a deeper betrayal. $250,000 from Martha's life insurance was gone. Michael had told me it went to medical bills. A single phone call from James confirmed the horrifying truth. Michael had transferred every cent into his personal account just 3 days after Martha's funeral. While I was grieving, my own son stole her final gift to me. James's face darkened. "This just became a criminal case," he said. That evening, I returned to the house. Michael and his wife, Laura, sat me down like a child. "We found your room at Shady Pines," Laura said cheerfully, "and we'll handle your funds from now on," Michael added. I smiled. "Oh, I know. In fact, James is on his way now." And so are the police. The doorbell rang, and their world collapsed. As the detectives laid out the evidence, Michael denied everything until Laura snapped at our grandson, calling him a little snitch. "That was it. Press every charge," I said calmly. "And I want emergency custody of my grandson." Watching the handcuffs click shut on my son, I felt a strange mix of pain and relief. For the first time since Martha died, I felt in control. My grandson, Ethan, and I left that house for good. The custody hearing was swift. Ethan's brave, trembling voice told the judge everything. I was granted custody, and he began to heal, to smile again. The investigation revealed Michael had stolen far more than we imagined, and he faced 20 years in prison. But then the letters started arriving from jail. Dozens of them, filled with apologies and regret. When it came time for sentencing, I heard Martha's voice in my head. "Live, Robert. Don't let bitterness kill you." So I asked the judge for mercy, full restitution, strict probation, and community service working with elder abuse victims. It wasn't forgiveness, but it was a start. 2 years have passed. Michael is working at a nursing home, trying to make amends. Lavra has changed, becoming the mother Ethan deserves. And me, I found life again. A small house for Ethan and me, new hobbies, and even a new companion in Martha's best friend, Susan. The other day, Ethan tugged on my sleeve as we sat on the porch swing. "Grandpa," he said, "I'm glad things happened this way." I asked him why. He grinned and said, "Because now we get ice cream for dinner sometimes. Life wasn't perfect, but it was ours." And I was finally, truly living again. Thanks for listening to my story.